guys, I'm ChezPride, and today I'm back with another Sims 4 Random Genetics Create a Sim Challenge. Honestly, I've done so many of these, and one of these Sims had babies over the years. It really isn't even funny at this point, but it is always fun, so I am here back at it again. So sometimes when I'm bored, I will randomize random bases for Sims and strip them down so they are ready for a challenge like this, and then just upload them to the gallery for people to use. So today, I'm using one of those that I've uploaded that I haven't actually used yet. And we are going to jump right back into this challenge like we have done so many times before. But if somehow you've never seen the Random Genetics Challenge played through, let me just quickly break it down how it works so you aren't completely lost when we just straight dive into this challenge and just go for it. So basically, it's a Random Genetics Challenge, and it's called that because you randomize the genetics of two Sims, use them to create a baby, and then give them a makeover to make them look the best they can. And that's pretty much the whole challenge. But let me break down the specifics. So to start out, you want to start out with one male and one female that are both a young adult or older, and you want to just have a completely random base because it doesn't matter what they look like, they're completely about to change because you want to go ahead and randomize everything about them. So from their name to their traits, their aspiration, their body, their skin tone, their hair, everything on their face, and even their everyday outfit. I don't really do the rest of their outfits. Pretty much with all these Sims, I just do their everyday outfit. Once you have done that to both of these Sims, that's when the genetic passing down happens. So basically, you want to take the random genetics tool here. It looks like the little DNA. And from there, you can select both of them as parents, and whatever they look like is what you're stuck with. And then, like you randomized everything on them, you want to randomize their child with that tool 3 times. And like I said, it's a teen, doesn't matter if it's male or female, because you are going to give that kid a makeover. So whichever kid you get is the one you're stuck with. You age it up from a teen to a young adult, and then randomize their name and traits, and then you can give them a makeover. But the twist is you can't change anything that you can't physically change on them without plastic surgery. So basically, you can change their hair, you can change their makeup, you can do their outfit. Honestly, you can even wax their eyebrows or give them a different eye color because you can do contacts. And then, like I said, the outfit. You pretty much do what you can to make that Sim look the best they can. And sometimes they turn out beautiful and sometimes they turn out real wacky. But that is the concept of this challenge. Like I said, I always really enjoy it. A lot of times it turns out really funny, or it turns out, wow, I actually want to use this Sim. So let's see what happens today. So basically when I do the first 2 Sims, I will do the male first, and I will start out by doing their body and then their skin tone, and then randomize everything on their face, do their hair, their clothes, and on the male, I do a shirt, a pants, and a shoe, and then I'll do the name and personality, and then I'll pretty much do the same thing on the female, except I'll do a full body outfit instead, and then we move on to the child. Let's go ahead and start out with the body type. So let's go ahead and go to bodies, and 1, 2, 3. Oh, we have a pretty average body. All right, let's go ahead and randomize the skin tone because this could be fun because we have a couple of fun colors down here. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got like the super grayish pale white. Honestly, a fun color. It's monotone, but it's still fun. It's not just a normal skin color like all of these. So with that, let's go ahead and move on to the face. I should address this. In the past, I have just like randomized the face because technically you can randomize these, but I actually kind of get tired of using all the default faces because we start with a randomized face anyways. They have added some new ones in like the past year, but I still feel like maybe it would be even more randomized to not start with a random face. And that's like, I think the one exception I'm going to start making to the challenge. But let's go ahead and pretend we did the face, and from here go ahead and do the head shape is what I typically start with. So 1, 2, 3. All right. pretty stern eyebrows. Let's see if they stay that way when we randomize the actual eyebrow. 1, 2, 3. Still pretty stern, but a little bit more friendly. All right, let's do the ears because that's a make or break point. And like I said, since not since the last one, but since the couple before the last one, we have gotten also more ears. We've just got more stuff in general in the base game, so we have less chances of getting the monkey ears, which honestly, if we get anything but the monkey ears, I'm happy. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, we literally got the most normal ears. Okay, now let's go ahead and do the eyes. Another make or break point. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, actually I like those. I'll take those. They're pretty normal and I kind of like that. Let's do the nose. 1, 2, 3. Okay, he's kind of giving me bird vibes. I don't know what it is, but he just reminds me of a bird. Let's do the cheekbones. 1, 2, 3. Yep, very bird-like. Let's do the lips. 1, 2, 3. Okay, less bird-like. Jaw. 1, 2, 3. More bird-like. Chin. 1, 2, 3. You know what? He kind of gives like skeleton bird vibes. Let's see if his teeth will match because we can randomize teeth. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got gold teeth. Okay, maybe he's more of like an older. It says young adult, but we can pretend he's older. All right, but with that is everything on his face. Now let's randomize his hair because this will determine the hair color and style. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, he is just meant to be a blondie because literally all of those were just different shades of blonde. Really, he is totally giving like proper vampire older bird. That is what I'm getting off this. But let's see what his outfit's gonna be because this is always interesting because most of the time it doesn't work. But let's see what happens. So 1, 2, 3. Green shirt. Okay, blue eyes, green shirt with a monotone skin and very pale hair. Let's see, what kind of bottoms do you wear? 1, 2, 3. Okay, trans jean shorts. Maybe they're trans. Maybe they had a science baby. Maybe the baby, since we're pretending he's like a vampire bird man, I don't know, like somehow like they're cloned thing. I don't know. Maybe like they're like, she's like his minion or something. I don't know. We're just making up a whole ass storyline here. Let's go ahead and randomize the shoes though, because the outfit's not bad, but let's see what the shoes are like. 1, 2, 3. You know what? Could be worse. Let's randomize the name. 1, 2, 3. Bentley. I swear we've probably randomized that name before. I feel like we have. But last name is 1, 2, 3. Longora. All right. Let's go ahead and randomize the traits. 1, 2, and 3. We got jealous, ambitious. Oh, and I'm flirty. Okay, maybe this is his minion then, and he just like impregnated her somehow. As far as aspirations go, we do have to use a random number generator on my phone because The Sims actually doesn't have a randomize button for the aspiration, but I still like to randomize it. 15 aspirations. So I'm just gonna put from number 1 to 15 and press done, and we're gonna randomize, and we got 10. So let's see, 10 is location. Oh, please don't be beach. Please don't be beach. That would just be too ironic with the storyline. All right, but we have 7. So let's go ahead and put 7 and done and randomize 6. Mount Komorebi. You know what? That's a safe place. That's a safe place. You can live in the snow, though that outfit totally doesn't work for the snow. I feel like it wouldn't be sunny there because it's near the snow, even if he lived in the town. That, at least it wasn't the beach. It wasn't the beach. I'm happy with that. So with that is our dad, Lee Longora. And honestly, I'm kind of obsessed with him. He is weird, but in like a really fun way. But I do feel like his genetics, some of them could be make or break. So let's see what we have to go along with him with his wife. And like I said, we're pretty much gonna do the exact same thing. So we're gonna go ahead and start with her body. 1, 2, 3. Okay, pretty curvy woman. And now we can do her skin tone. 1, 2, 3. Is that literally the same skin tone? Wait, no. It's like the neutral, natural natural version of his skin tone. Okay, well, either way, the kid's gonna have about the same skin tone. But with that, let's go ahead and jump into the head shape. So we can go ahead and 1, 2, 3. Very high eyebrows. Let's just go ahead and see what style of eyebrows we got. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, okay. She so far is giving like she had plastic surgery vibes. Let's see what kind of ears we get. I kind of want to get pointy ears. 1, 2, 3. Yay, pointy ears. I'll take those. All right, let's do the eyes. 1, 2, 3. Honestly, she's giving now kind of evil fairy vibes, but we could completely change that vibe around when we do her face. So let's do her nose. 1, 2, 3. All right, cheekbones. 1, 2, 3. Lips. 1, 2, 3. And jawline and chin. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Honestly, still giving evil fairy vibes to me. You know what? She's an evil fairy and he's a bird vampire. I kind of want to change their cults. We're not supposed to. That's not part of the challenge, but just to tell their story, I think I'm going to. Why did that change her eyes? Do you guys see that? Wait, no. What eyes did she have? Oh yeah, they were the red ones because she gives evil fairy vibes. Speaking of which, let's change her into a fairy and we'll not do her fairy form. So we won't have to do wings or anything. Let's see, did anything on him change? No. We normally don't do that. But this time, I think it's fun for the storyline. Let's give her a hair. 1, 2, 3. Black hair. Okay, so the baby is going to either have blonde or black hair. Very different choices, but honestly, very fairy vibes. So let's go ahead and now give her an outfit. So we are going to do a full body outfit. 1, 2, 3. Evil fairy vibes. Everything is aligning. Let's do the shoes. Honestly, it doesn't matter because we can't see them, but we'll know what they are. 1, 2, 3. Flats. I love her. Let's give her a name. 1, 2, 3. Stacy. 1, 2, 3. Brower. Stacy Brower and Brentley Longora. All right. Let's go ahead and give you some traits. 1, 2, 3. All right. So we got goofball, geek, and child in the village. You know what? Since you're living in Mount Komorebi, kind of fitting. I know that's technically, I believe, a different world, but it kind of lines up with the same vibes of Mount Komorebi. And I kind of love that you're a goofball, even though you're supposed to be evil, but you can be both. So now we have to do the aspiration for her. So we will once again put in 1 through 15 and press done. And we got 12. So we have nature, which fits with the berry vibe. So let's go ahead and we have 11 different choices. So we will press done and randomize. And we got 11. We want to make potions. Oh, so maybe your dabbling is witchcraft? You're a fairy that dabbles in witchcraft? I kind of like that. Well, with that is our mom. That is our dad. Honestly, she looks more like her storyline with the clothes, but honestly, both of their looks tell a story. And I'm sorry I gave them a certain cult. I know this is supposed to be completely randomized, but the storyline was there, man. The storyline was there. So now from here, we are going to go ahead and play with genetics, and we are going to use both of these parents to a teen. And honestly, we got a daughter randomly. Since I gave them 7 occults, I think I'm just going to stick with the gender that it gave me. So like I say, we randomize her as a teen, and then once we get her, we can age her up into a young adult. So 1, 2, 3. And she is a vampire. Okay, vampire, dad's skin, brown hair. Honestly, I saw that she had fangs. I want to look at those like right away. That excites me. Honestly, I'm not used to them coming in with teeth that aren't just normal teeth. And honestly, I love her eyebrow piercing and her glasses. It's kind of a mood. It's kind of a mood. Her outfit totally has to go though. Let's go ahead and age her into a young adult. Let's see. Oh, that actually helps the chin a little bit. Like it evened out a little bit when we aged her up into an adult. But we still have to randomize her name and her trait and aspiration. And honestly, I like to give them random some like color preferences as well when it comes to the ones we're going to give a makeover. So let's go ahead and give her a name. 1, 2, 3. Trisha. Okay, Trisha. Let's go ahead and randomize your traits. 1, 2, 3. We got Cobb. Okay, we're going for the dark vibe. We have self-assured and squeamish. Okay, you're going to be bold, goth, and a little bit squeamish of a vampire. I kind of love that. Let's go ahead and do the aspiration. So again, 1 through 15. Let's randomize. We got 1 friend of the animal. It only has 1 choice. So that's what we're going with. Friend of the animals. I love her. I think we can make her a great sim and randomize her likes and dislikes. And color-wise, we dislike gray, which is your skin tone. So I guess that's why she's like, my skin is so abnormal. It's so gray. So maybe that's why she's like green. But she does like green and yellow. And we're going to go with green, yellow, and black as her colors because she's supposed to be macabre. Guys, this is going to be a fun one. So let's go ahead and take her outfit off because I know. And honestly, I kind of like her body. Let's give her some tattoos. That's not plastic surgery. That's just body modification. So it's fine. I'm thinking arm tattoos. I think she would have some arm tattoos. We won't go too crazy. I may just give her some sleeve. Let's see. This gives macabre vampire vibes. Maybe we could do like vampire on one side and like a fairy vibe on the other since her mom's a fairy. Maybe we go with the actual fairy tattoo from the pack because this is the only one that's giving fairy vibes to me. So we got fairy on one side, vampire on the other for her parents. I kind of like that as a story. And then let's go ahead and do her makeup real quick. I'm just going to do it with the glasses on because honestly, she's always going to have the glasses on anyways, so it doesn't matter. So maybe we can do something fun with like a pop of like fun electric color. There's an eyeshadow I'm thinking of that specifically has black with neon green. I just have to find it. There it is. It's right at the bottom. There we go. So we could do this. That looks good. And then we could add like a sharp top eyeliner. Ooh, we could even do like the green eyeliner to go with the bottom green. Okay, I'm kind of obsessed with that. But we have to give her lashes if we do that. So we'll give her big black eyelashes. All right. And then honestly, we need a black lip or at least a dark lip. For black lips, honestly, we could do a green and black lip. We're going to channel her black and green. We might add a yellow in there. So we'll add gold accents for the yellow. But right quick, I do want to tweeze her eyebrows because those don't really fit her face. I mean, she does kind of have her mom's cursed eyebrows. That kind of vibe. I don't know. It very much is giving her mom's eyebrows. I guess that is a good point. Let me jump back into makeup and give her a little bit of either a highlight or a contour. I don't know yet. Maybe we go with the highlight, but maybe we could even do like a really strong highlight and then use the cheeks. Maybe like that. And that kind of like defines her cheekbones a little bit. I did like her eyebrow piercing. I don't know how that came off. For that to come off. So let's go ahead. I don't remember which one she had, but we can give her a gold one since we want to do some gold accents. Maybe we also do a nose ring. Maybe some earrings. Let's go all out. She is supposed to be bold, so maybe we can give her these big gold earrings. It's kind of giving goth leprechaun vibes, but I don't hate it. But I did kind of want her to have some longer hair. So maybe let's go into longer hair. Maybe we specifically turn on wavy and curly. What options we get? This is kind of cob vibes, but I was kind of imagining more wavy or curly than that. I mean, that's pretty. That's also pretty, but I kind of want something a little bit more extreme. I mean, that kind of covers her eyebrows and normal ears. So I kind of like that because the eyebrow piercing is still poking through and the makeup still shows. And honestly, it goes really well with her glasses. So maybe we'll go with this. And now, last and most importantly, we need to choose her outfit. And honestly, I'm feeling a dress. She would do a black dress, maybe with green leggings and gold shoes. A black dress, we'll do a little short dress because she is very self-assured and confident. We don't have to do like super scandalous like this or anything, but you know, kind of the same fashion vibe. I mean, honestly, this is adorable. Wait, I kind of love that. Imagine putting that with leggings. Okay, these are old school, but I kind of love them for her. Those are so good. Those are so good. And then we are going to do a gold shoe. So let's turn on the yellow and let's see. I don't know what kind of shoe, honestly. I don't know. I don't want to go for like a high boot, but I want to do something cute and something that completely covers her foot. Honestly, I kind of like that. And then maybe we could go into accessories. We could give her some fun, long, funky nails. Maybe not those, but something long and funky. We have these gold nails. Maybe we do the gold nails and then we could go into rings and give her that full hand of rings that are gold. And then I feel like she would have something on her wrist. Maybe we can give her, in the fact that she's a vampire, we could go into the bracelets and give her these. Don't they have one with gold on them? Yes. Okay. Let's do that one. The other side. There we go. And I think the very last finishing touch I'm going to give her is a choker. And we can use the new one from the new pack. Okay, that's cute. Honestly, I really like Trisha. I think she's one of my favorite Sims I've done in a while. Honestly, I may give them actual outfits before I upload them onto the gallery. Use them as actual Sims. Normally, I just upload these Sims with their everyday outfit, but honestly, I really like how these Sims turned out. All of them. I think they all turned out great. Let's go ahead and review them. So we have Bentley Langora, who is our bird vampire, who looks like the most normal one, honestly, but he wants to be a Mount Coburn sightseer. He is jealous, he's ambitious, and he's unflirty. So they probably had a little bit of a science baby, especially since they're a vampire and a fairy. They had to get a little bit of help there, but this is him up close. His partner, who is an evil fairy, but she loves to make potions. She's a goofball, she's a geek, and she's a child of the village. Her name is Stacy Bauer, and this is her up close. We didn't do her fairy form, but I might do that before I upload her to the gallery. And then we have their daughter that we gave a makeover to, Trisha, who is an animal lover. She is macabre, she's self-assured, she's squeamish, and she likes black, green, gold, and this is her up close. Super pretty. And like I said, honestly, I think out of like the last 10 random genetic challenge I've done, this one has been like the best result in my. This turned out really good. Like I said, sometimes these challenges turn out really funny and ridiculous, but sometimes they turn out like this. I actually come up with Sims that I like to put in my world. If you like these Sims too, they will be on my gallery, and like I said, the base for these Sims that we started out with are also on my gallery. But with that, I'm gonna end this one here. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and do all that awesome stuff because you guys are awesome people. I'll see you next time. All right, bye!